What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing some Rathalos set farming, but more importantly than that, I'm going to show you guys what champions I have it equipped on. I'm going to try to forge some pieces to finish out some champions and give you a better idea of what you should and should not be keeping when forging the Rathalos set. Initial impressions of it was damage dealer set. The 9-piece is chance to repeat the damage from AoE skills, which is like screaming damage dealer. The 6-piece ignores 30% of enemies' defense when using AoE skills. Once again, screams damage dealer. The 4-piece, however, when you take into consideration you could use 2 accessories, 2 pieces up here, and then 4 set bonus from maybe Relentless, maybe Provoke, maybe Stun, all kinds of different things. Savage, it opens up a lot of different possibilities, which means it goes from being a damage dealer set to now a somewhat support set as well. So pieces of gear that have speed, that have accuracy and resistance, those pieces will be kept even if they don't have things like crit rate. So first thing I want to do is show you guys what pieces that I have put on my champions, so maybe you can have a better idea of like, hey, this is a piece I should be looking for. And then I'm gonna jump in and try to forge a specific piece to finish out a build for a champion I was working on that I actually forgot who it was. Maybe my Ray. Actually, I think it's my Ray. Yeah, it is my Ray actually, because she has too much crit rate. So it's the champion I'm looking at right now. So this is her weapon. This is a damage dealer build, remember that. This is our helmet, this is our chest plate. Attack percentage, I need to get this re-rolled to attack percentage as well. However, it's gonna take forever, and I have no dust. I have no dust. I've farmed a lot of Sand Devil, and I'm out of dust. This could be rolled a lot better, but it's just how it is currently. And these speed boots, not amazing stats, they're rare, but they have good speed, and they have, well, they're 6-star, and they have the attack percentage ascension. The bottom row, you can see that for the accessories, I have a crit damage necklace, and then a ring that's defense. This is like, don't use it on Ray, basically. However, I don't have an attack ring that's very good. So I'm like, you know, I'll just go ahead and throw this on Ray. Let me move myself. I'll leave myself over here for now. But this ring works well enough on her, but it gives her the set bonus, which is what I'm looking for. Eventually, I hope to get a attack percentage ring or an attack ring with attack percentage substats. But I'm not going to, I already reworked it once. And I guess it improved. Either way, doesn't matter. But I want to forge her a better helmet because right now she's over capped on crit rate. So 10%. I would like for something like speed, more crit damage, more attack percentage, something like that to be on the helmet instead. That's a damage dealer. Let's go to another champion who is not a damage dealer, but a champion who is fantastic with the Rathalos set, and that is Necmo Thar. Now this is going to be for the support build champions. This is going to be your Necmos, your Mother Cybels, your Krisks, your Nia, your champions who you can equip a 4-piece set on, like I do on Necmo, as well as a Provoke set. So now he's boosting his turn meter whenever he does something because all of his skills are AoE. It only boosts based on AoE skills, so remember that. But it is going to boost on those AoE skills, which for Necmo, in his case, it's everything. For Krisk, it's his A1 and his A2. For Nia, it's her A1, so a lot of turn meter boosts there. Plus, every time he attacks, he's going to have a chance to play some Provoke, which is very nice for Hydra. This set is more so for Hydra whenever I'm building it on support champions. I'm not really sure where else you would use it on support champions, because unless you're like coming up through the game and you need some help with faction wars and you want more turns, throw Rathalos plus stun, or even for the Cursed City, now that I think about it. Rathalos plus stun is going to give you even more turns than before. Rathalos plus Relentless is also a very good potential option. But as far as the pieces I have here, I have this weapon, which has speed and accuracy. I go for accuracy, speed, and resistance if it's relevant. Not all champions is relevant, though. For the chest plate, this is actually going to be accuracy. It's going to be HP percentage, defense percentage, really whatever I have that can make sense around the other pieces in that set that I have. But this is accuracy, just so happen to roll speed. But even if it didn't roll speed, I would try to just pick up more speed on other pieces that I can farm. And I just want something to fill this in. If it's a top row piece, that's probably going to be what's best. But either way, just make it work around your sets. But this is what I have on the support champion. Matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and take this all the way up and maybe be able to open up different options for the banner. So as far as those 2 pieces, they're right there. Four pieces. Remember, 2 on the top, 2 on the bottom. That's all you need to make it work. We have a defense necklace. It works out well. Has some stats, but most importantly, it gives me that 4-piece bonus. And then for this necklace, we have resistance. I don't need resistance on my Necmo. I don't need it whatsoever. But it's a banner that finishes out the set. I don't have to put another piece up top. You can't do that. If I added another Rathalos piece up here, it's going to break the Provoke, break the Relentless, break the Stun. Whatever set is up there as a 4-piece set, it's going to break that. So you can't be doing that. This set, though, ends it up after all these stats and these pieces of gear. I'll show you guys the Provoke stuff real quick, just in case you're curious. For me, it helps to understand it if I can visualize it and like see the actual stats on the pieces. This Glove could be re-rolled. It's not bad. Speed boots and Rathalos, keep them all. 5-star, even 6-star, keep them all. They could be very good filler pieces. I mean, it's a Forgepass set, so you got to make sure you're getting what you want from it. I'll talk about the Forging more when I get over there. But for Hydra, without the Hydra bonus, his stats are good. I could have a little bit more accuracy, but even for Nightmare, he's fine. He's got plenty of accuracy. His resistance is irrelevant. 264 speed. So he's built very well, hits the stat requirements for the areas that I'm going to. The next champion I want to talk about is actually Archbishop Pinthroy, which is a champion who is not best for this set, to be honest. Like, it's not really a champion who really goes great with his kit. However, guess what? There's no other set, there's no other gear pieces I could put on him that's going to give me turn meter fill. So on his A2, it's an AoE attack. Sorry, on his A2, then attacks all enemies. Yes, on his A2, it's an AoE attack. It's a 3-turn cooldown, so I'll just throw Rathalos. It means when he does this, he's going to get turn meter boost, keeping up block buffs more often, as well as healing and supporting the team more frequently. One thing to be mindful of is if you go to the very end of the turn counts, you could be running through them a little bit faster with Relentless plus Rathalos, so make sure it's on a champion who you actually want that to happen on. Now, with this said, Merciless is potentially a better option than Rathalos if you're able to make it work, because a 4-piece set of this, 30% chance to decrease the random skill's cooldown when dealing damage. So something to consider there. If you're able to get Merciless to work over Rathalos, then do that. On champions like Archbishop, who doesn't really make a ton of sense, but he's a support champion, and without Rathalos, well, it's just going to be Relentless plus whatever, or maybe Relentless plus refresh stuff, but it's really up to you, essentially. So look at your champions. These are the pieces I have on him. As far as the boots, they're just speed boots with some nice substats. The shield is some speed rolls, pretty good stuff. These other ones aren't great, no extra accuracy, but I pick up the accuracy from the helmet, from the weapon, could use some glyphs there, from the gloves, and from the chest plate. Archbishop is used in my hard Hydra team, so the stat requirements for him are much lower. The banner is accuracy. I wouldn't sell any of the accessories you have, honestly. Any accessory you have for the Rathalos set, just keep it, because you're probably going to be using for the champions for the time being. In the future, you may get more accessories and can really fine-tune them, but for the stat bonus itself, it's definitely worth just having the accessory, in my opinion. Even if it's just one accessory, you get 5% crit rate. You can't get crit rate on any accessory, so if you just have a crit damage necklace and a random faction, that's fine. You get a crit damage necklace with 5% crit rate as well, essentially. So let's see if I have any of those, matter of fact. I have none. I actually have 0 Rathalos crit damage necklaces in any faction that's not already equipped. I have one for Ray, which is nice because it gives her extra 5% crit rate. So speaking of, let's go over to Ray, and I want to show you guys how I forge. So my first look on forging, I actually did a video on that. If you guys want to check that out, I'll link it at the end of this video. But I forged 130 pieces, and those pieces were essentially just gathering a good stockpile and understanding the set. So now I'm going to go in, I'm going to forge specifically for a helmet for Ray that has speed or attack percentage. I'm going to go 10 speed charms and then some attack charms. I don't need crit rate. Crit damage is actually great. Actually, I'm going to go speed or crit damage. Crit damage would be really good. So speed, let's do this. We'll do one thing here. I'm going to click through and look at them and see if anything pops up good right off the bat. I really want 6-star stuff though. So this, not going to be used for the Ray. This could actually roll really well. Definitely going to roll that. Defense percentage chest plate. Defense, actually, let's just look at the helmets for now, and then I'll look at the other stuff. So crit damage, speed, gloves, HP percentage. I'm keeping those as well. Remember, this is not just a damage dealer set. So I'm going to do one with speed, and the next 2 are going to be crit damage. Actually, let's just do 1 speed, 1 crit damage. Got some good mythical rates, it feels. Well, 5-star, not great. Crit rate, that's good. It's actually a good piece, to be honest. Kind of want to forge it again, because it's actually surprisingly good rates. More mythical stuff. Okay, 2 legendaries. Let's go ahead and back out. Great time is during CVC to do this stuff. So now let's go down to the pieces we got. Specifically, the helmet is what I want to look at. But let's see if we have anything that can fit on the Ray build. Make it nice and sweet. So we're going to take this to 12, maybe some crit damage plus crit rate rolls. Okay, double roll resistance. This is really not good, to be honest. Rework, I have 7 of those. If it like triple rolls, no, it's still just not that good, honestly. Like speed and resistance, you guys can't really see that great. Speed and resistance on this piece is really not going to be used on many champions. If it was speed and accuracy, it'd be a little bit easier, but just really not that solid. I may look at it again in the future, but for now, I'm not going to do it. With this Ray, I do still need some crit rate because, well, if I lose 24, then she's not going to be where I want her to be. So I need crit rate, crit damage, and speed, but I need the rolls to be more specific than I did before. So still need crit rate on the pieces. So no helmets that really make sense for this Ray right now. But this shield is really good potentially. Like, actually, as long as it doesn't go resistance, a lot of it, then it's still really good shield. Another crit rate or crit damage roll would be sweet. Just no resistance. Oh, man. Why did you go resistance again? It's still a solid shield. It's a double roll speed with crit rate on it. Matter of fact, it may actually be better than the cruel shield that I have currently and may just be able to be replaced. Let's see this, actually. So I go that. Do I have anything in cruel set that... Let's see. A helmet that has crit damage, crit rate, and speed? All that stuff on it? I do, but it loses too much. Let's go... No crit rate. How much do I lose? 18. Speed. I don't have all the stuff in one. I lose too much speed. So I don't want to do that shield just yet. It could have been amazing. What could have been, guys? What could have been? It's just not quite there. No big deal. I'll just jump back in there and forge some more with crit rate charms this time. I do need the crit rate still. How's this one? Not great. No, I'm not going to use that yet. Not for the Ray, but for other champions, I will most likely use that stuff. Even like something like this. It's a little bit more questionable. It could be on a general champion because, let's be honest, you're not going to have a ton of champions in Rathalos gear anyways. But I will look through all this stuff and roll it up. I'm not going to roll everything in this video. There's no real sense to. I did re-roll a few pieces down here in Rathalos, like to try to finish up my Ray's kit. That's how I got the chest plate, actually. I re-rolled it and got lucky. Speed boots are incredible. I would love some nice speed boots. 6-star. We didn't get anything there. So back to the Forge. We did get some HP percentage stuff, which is still pretty viable and still usable. So come back down here to Rathalos. Got 40 pieces left. Go mythical, helmet, and then crit rate charms. There we go. I want at least... I need to hit the crit rate. I want to hit some more crit damage, though. I don't really love her being way over crit cap. Attack. Speed resistance. Got to do one more. We'll do 2 pieces right there. This is gloves that are good substats, garbage main stat. Helmet, resistance, speed, and HP. Not what I'm looking for. We'll go crit damage charms, though. Maybe get lucky here. There we go. We got some stuff. We got some potentially nice stuff. No helmets, though. No, like, not very many helmets. 5-star is okay. If I have to get a 5-star piece that's good, I'm going to keep it. We got everything laid out here. All the charms, everything's lined up. Just because I'm not getting the helmet specifically, though, doesn't mean that the pieces I'm getting are not usable. Like, these pieces are great still. Crit damage and attack. I need crit damage and crit rate. Do three pieces individually here. Crit damage and attack. It's 5-star. I'm not going to use that. Crit damage and accuracy and resistance. Not really usable because it would need speed. Like a support champion, there was go 500. Is that a mythical piece? It's a legendary piece. Crit damage, attack. Let's see how these roll because I may be able to get some more crit damage from other pieces for her. But at the moment, I'm not able to. So we'll just go just new. Rathalos. Anything with crit rate on it. Anything with crit rate. We lose 24, actually. 24% crit rate is a lot to lose. So I really need... Always. My last video for Ray, I was looking for more crit rate. This has some crit rate on it. Her gloves have it. Her chest plate has 1 roll of it. It's just really the helmet that has all of it. The shield has some as well. But I don't have a whole lot of it. It's just I got a lot of it. I got 10% more than I need. I want to get that down. I could re-roll this, actually. I guess I could just do that. That's probably the best thing. I could just re-roll this into crit damage. It's just wasting that. It's wasting all the dust to do so. So, since I am getting low on the Rathalos pieces now, it may be worth considering to... I'm just going to do the last 10. There's no reason not to do that. But I may just have to re-roll the dust on that pair of gloves to get her crit rate fine-tuned. It'll put me perfect. The extra 20% attack would be great. The extra crit damage would be great as well. But it's the fact of that's potentially a lot more Sand Devil farming. If I could just get a better helmet, a different helmet, that'd be fantastic. So we'll go crit damage here again. Let's see what we get. Any helmets? Any helmets that I want to use? Crit damage. Okay. We did get the crit damage. No crit rate. No crit rate. No crit rate. All right. Let's go back in here for the Ray. With all that stuff said, though, we're still getting some very solid gear. Like there's a lot of pieces that I will be using. A lot of these pieces I will be rolling up and using on other champs. This could be not good. The game just crashed on me. It's like, okay, bad luck. Unfortunately, let's open this back up and try this again. Not for sure what happened there. The game's like, yo, we're not gonna let you keep rolling this stuff. This is nonsense. All right, we're back. Let's go to Ray again. See what we can get with this helmet. Triple roll crit. It's hard to replace that. It really is. It's very difficult to replace that. Let's see if we got anything equipped on anybody else. Nothing equipped on anybody. The only ones with crit rate I've already rolled as well. So this one, defense percent, it's really just the fine tuning here. I don't need this stuff. It's just the fact of like fine tuning it to make it work, but I want it to be better than before. I don't want it to get worse. That's making it worse. This double crit rate. So I'm not gonna be able to replace that helmet. The shield could be replaced. These gloves, actually, could they be replaced? Do I have better crit damage gloves here now? Crit damage with defense percent. Looks like I could reroll those as well. Attack percent, it's not as good. We lose 50 crit damage, so no. Let's see what we got. We could try to reroll something. I'm not going to use crit rate gloves, definitely not. Crit damage, 5-star. These are good, potentially, on like some champs. Most champs, I'm not going to wear these, but if they're like, got a pretty good roll on crit rate, it's good for like maybe a filler piece on somebody. Triple roll crit rate, actually pretty decent. I'm not going to use it on any of my champions right now, but I mean, this is actually pretty solid for Ray. It's 5-star instead of 6-star. However, to be honest, it rolled very well. Attack percentage with crit damage, triple roll crit rate. So like a champion for my Centranos or whatever. Even somebody out there who's like, if you're somebody looking for some just gear on your nukers, maybe you haven't played as long, you don't have as high level of gear, this would be a fantastic piece. Like 5-star gear, stuff like this is very solid. Very solid. I mean, this is triple roll crit rate, crit damage main stat with attack percentage there. Very, very nice. I mean, this triple roll crit rate helmet at 6-star is 23%, right? So this rolled very well, actually. That is a pretty nice pair of gloves that could be used on a different damage dealer. Maybe, actually, while we're here, Ray didn't roll exactly what I wanted, but I do have a champion who I do want to visit what they could have, which is Cupids. So let's check it out. Cupids is a fantastic champion. I'm going to use him in my Hydra team. I actually want 6-piece up here and reaction on the bottom. Fantastic. So let's actually do that real quick, guys. While you're here just chilling with me, drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and all that kind of good stuff. But I want to see what Cupids hits for real quick. Doom Tower works well. Cupids, there you are, buddy. We'll just do an A1. It's going to be super irrelevant as far as what it actually... Okay, increased attack, 40k. That's actually the only ability that I don't care about right now, honestly. Let's use the A1. What's it hit for? We hit for... Hope you guys remember this. What do we hit for? Hit for 83,000. Very nice. Now, Cupids, come here, buddy. 83,000. So what I'm going to do is take 6-piece Rathalos with 3-piece reaction, which is very cool because now he's going to be tanky. He's going to ignore more defense than before because currently it's 25% defense. And now it's going to be 30% defense with also getting turn meter boost. Maybe it doesn't go well with reaction, but that's okay. We're not going to worry about those fine details because now he's going to work well in Hydra. But with the Rathalos set, those gloves that I had are potentially what I need to make this actually work because before I didn't have anything that was super made sense. I think I have a Trunda chestplate. I might change them because I'd rather have the higher crit damage gloves without a doubt. But for now, this could actually be fine. Boots. Do I have attack percentage boots? That'd be beautiful. Super awesome if I do. I feel like I do. There we go. We got attack percentage boots with accuracy and more speed. A little bit more speed. Not great. I need to re-roll them. I need to re-roll this chestplate as well. Let's go to top row pieces now. The helmets. Well, the shield. Actually, this weapon is probably pretty solid for him. I'll see if I can find anything else. Let's go to that shield that I was working on earlier. That was looking good. This one, which is a speed, crit rate, and crit damage with resistance. We're going to need more crit rate. What a surprise, right? What a surprise. 96. And the helmet. We need crit rate, speed. All that I really need. 5-star has enough. I don't really need it from that stuff, honestly. Like I need a little bit more. Not a ton more, just a little bit more. Now Ray has some pieces. Trunda's weapon is triple crit rate. This shield is what? 1 roll of crit rate. So 1 roll of speed. These pair of boots. Do I have a different pair of attack percentage boots? I think I do actually on Trunda. Okay, I got attack percentage boots with a different stat. Let's see. Do I got speed boots on Trunda? Or are those what I gave Ray? I got speed boots on somebody else. I got a few pair of speed boots though. So I could go speed boots on him, but I'd rather not. Because now I got a turn meter boost every time he uses A1. So he's going to get a lot of turns as it is. Which I'm going to test him out on Hydra. So if you guys want to see a full damage test, stay tuned for that on Hydra. But for this, hopefully gives you guys a good idea on what you should be looking for when forging this gear. I'll take that as a 12 in just a moment. These boots, I'm going to lose attack percentage. However, if I can ascend it and get speed or attack percentage, I'm just going to leave it. Defense percentage, yeah, not going to be using that one. Let's see what this goes to at 12. Crit rate, speed are both very good. That's not good though, at all. Attack percentage or speed is good. Didn't get any of those. Okay. I guess these boots that he has on are just the best that I have for this situation specifically. And I could make this work. It's just kind of overcapping what I actually need. Did I have any more attack percentage chest plates that rolled? I do have 2 more right there. This could be good. I'm going to roll ascend them as well. Crit rate, speed. Okay, resistance. I wish I could resist getting so much resist. That would be fantastic. Oh, look. Still going to get resistance, I bet. Double roll crit. Pretty sweet. 5-star piece. Not great, but not horrible. Attack percentage? Defense percentage. All right, so this Trunda piece has double roll crit rate. This one's double roll crit rate. This is essentially double roll. This is 2. Honestly, this piece may just be better. If I get a single roll crit rate on there, this piece would be better because it has speed as well. We got it. It's not, it's actually, it's a little bit less, it's less attack, but it's more speed. So it's all okay. It's less attack indeed. It's 2 5-star pieces, guys. This is really weird, but it's okay. Trust me, I think it's okay. So here we just need a little bit more crit rate. I want some speed. I love crit damage as well. See what this goes if I take it all the way up. Probably more resistance. Probably more resistance. Yes, it did not go to resistance. Fantastic. So this build, even with the 5-star pieces of gear, has 100 less attack, has quite a bit less speed, which could be adjusted with the boots. I mean, they're attack percentage boots now. Has 10% more crit damage, 10% more defense ignore. We can fine tune this a little bit further with some different crit rate rolls in places. If I had a 6-star attack percentage chest plate with just a single roll of crit rate on it. Actually, wait, let me see about that. Because speed may not be a huge issue. I'm not for sure. We lose 10 speed. We gain 208 attack. It's a lot. I mean, it's a good chunk of attack. These boots. This pair of gloves. Do I have any gloves that are... Lose 8 from that. It's attack percentage, though. I don't want to lose that much. I can't lose that much. These crit damage lose 15%. Crit rate. Did I have anything else that gave me a lot of crit rate? And this doesn't give me no more speed. Oh, it does give me 15 more speed, actually. So maybe I'm actually not even using those gloves. What's going on here? I had a helmet that had good crit rate on it, right? Just using that chest plate. Different helmet. Pretty sure I have some helmets that rolled pretty decent. All right. Shield. One of my better ones. That's one of my better ones. Maybe I just run them with Cardiel and don't even need that much. Double roll crit, please. Oh, let's see it. Oh, so close. Got a single. So that's a double already. It's a single there. It's my best one. I want to find something to make this work. Make it work well. Lose 3. All right. Maybe if we don't have speed, just pure crit. So obviously what you guys are seeing is that crit in this set, if you want to build damage dealers, is pretty important. It would be cool to have this pair of gloves, something else though. But I do get good attack, and it is he is built well with the other pair of gloves. Just a little bit slower. What? Actually, not that much slower, because I have some stuff to glyph. I can glyph up to 15 speed probably. The other pieces have... yeah, I'm not glyphing up no 15 speed. I'm glyphing up 1 speed at a time. I can do that. Accuracy? I mean, he needs accuracy because of placing the HP burn, right? So he does actually need some accuracy. He can use it. The defense, that's pretty ugly. There's not really a whole lot I can say about that. That just shouldn't be there. Now for his accessories, I actually may have something I could use here. Gives him 15% crit damage. If I had a crit damage necklace, that would be sweet. Let's see what we have. So we have an attack ring. It could roll attack percentage up here. Let's get me 2 rolls there. That'd be sweet. 1 roll. Not sweet, but not terrible. We ascended attack, and then we're looking good. Attack, please. Attack, please. Defense. Not what I'm looking for. Not the worst thing. We get 15% crit damage. This is another nice benefit of the set. Is 15% crit damage. If I had another piece, it'd be extra speed. So this is like, okay, am I going to use him in Hydra, or am I going to use him in just the arena? If I use him in Hydra as well, this is... Actually, wait. This is fine. Oh, no, in the arena, the reaction's going to be really good. In Hydra, this is going to be good. But this, I don't know, it's kind of a mix. Like, he's probably going to get turns pretty quick anyways. The double reaction is great. So it's a 15% extra crit damage. He's going to hit harder like this. 5,600 attack. I can fix that later on down the road. But now he's got all those pieces of Rathalos. 2 pieces of reaction. He could be 3 pieces of reaction. I'm gonna decide on that. I'm gonna debate on what I want to do there. If I had a, yeah, it's all good. I'm gonna debate on what I want to do there. He's always protected by Necrit anyways. And then this piece, the banner. Do I have any better banner at this point in time? No, this banner is pretty solid apparently. Good. It would give him more attack. But either way, let's jump in here and see what his damage is now on floor 4. I think is what I did. Did I do floor 4? I don't think it is actually. Did I do floor 3? I did floor 3. Some Cantras in the first wave. Yeah, floor 3. So for 88,000 earlier. 105,000. 105. We'll go again. 88. Okay, well maybe no difference. But look at this. He's getting turn meter boost. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 turn meter boosts. Beautiful. Awesome. The reason why it's going to be so cool is because in Hydra, he's going to be counterattacking whenever Venus gets counterattacked. He's going to be getting back around to his A1. He's going to be counterattacking. He's going to be attacking. He's going to be doing so much stuff that's just disgusting. I'll just show you guys a real quick overview. I think I'm going to use it on hard Hydra. But my idea here is that honestly, I may go back and just rebuild him and use Cardiel in the team. Because I don't use Cardiel in any team yet. So I may actually do that because that's going to give him an increased 30% crit rate. Though he may actually outrun that buff, so I gotta be careful there. I'll have to think about that one. Either way, unless I had an aura with its crit rate aura. Either way, enough. It's a little bit off topic there. Let's go to Cupids, Venus. I need a cleanse champion, probably Inquisitor Shamel. Let's see where he's at. Don't really want to throw a champion there just yet. I don't really care that much about it. It's not a full setup. But I do want to show you guys how much turn meter boost he's going to get. So there's Cupids over here on the side. He's not about to take a turn. He'll probably take a turn now before Venus, right? I hope he does. There we go. So he got a turn before Venus. Venus is, for comparison, 260, I believe. And Cupids is 196. So he does A1. Get some turn meter boost there. She does. I'll compare their speeds in just a moment as well. But watch this. So whenever he gets hit, any head that does AoE stuff, that's not good because the poison cloud will make me just weak hit and not boost turn meter there anyways. But now AoE attack, whenever a head does that, or if he could ever get attacked, it'd be awesome. So there we go, got attacked, boom. Boost turn meter. Let's compare Venus' speed to Cupids' speed. So Cupids 210, Venus 250. There's 40 speed difference, and he boosted up and was able to go right before her from his ally attack. See that 20% turn meter made a pretty nice difference. Now, a champion like Cupids, over the course of an entire match, he's doing a ton of damage as it is, so having him do even more damage is super, super sweet. So now we'll just do A1. Did he not get his turn meter boosted there? Because he does have some heads he's weak against, one over there, so he may not have gotten to cut in on Venus then, which is fine and kind of to be expected. He's not going to cut in front of her all the time, but the 20% is very nice. Plus the 30% defense ignore, which is huge on a champion like Cupids. A2. Is he about to cut in front of Cupids or Venus again? He's not yet. Whenever a head attacks him, he will be, though. That's not cool. The head of decay, cleansing, don't like that. Some boost turn meter. Good stuff. We'll let this play out for just a minute. I am going to jump into a match and start using Cupids more, but I'm pretty sure from the counterattack he should be getting a boost turn meter, right? The ally attack it does. Three boost turn meter there. He'll counter here. 3 boost turn meter there. We'll probably go here very soon. Not quite before Venus, but turn. Counter. 2 boost turn meter. We do actually, we're good on the blights or the poison clouds. So Venus getting tons of turns there. Got his turn meter stolen a little bit. That's okay. He's boosting right back up. He's about to get another turn. AoE. I'm actually probably gonna turn off his A3, so he only uses the A1 and A2 for the constant boost turn meter, essentially. Either way, with a properly built team around him for this strategy, I think I can look forward to Cupids doing a lot of damage. I'm looking forward to it. I'm hoping to set a new personal record for hard. I may even try. I would like to try to push some big numbers. I don't know how big. Some big numbers. Might get Mashald into my hard team. He's not in my brutal team currently. So I may keep him in my hard team. This is my old brutal team. I may actually get. I gotta do some thinking about this. This is my current brutal team. But yeah, there you go, guys. That's the ideas that I have behind Rathalos set. It's great for damage dealers, of course. It is very usable as well on champions who are support champions. Krisk is a champion who I like to get it on. I have it on my Necmo though, so I'm not getting it on Krisk. Be mindful about getting extra turns and boosting stuff too much. But I want you guys to be aware of the other uses and what I'm looking for so that you can better approach the forging as well as most importantly the selling process. Because you don't want to sell stuff that you're going to be using, right? And with a support champion, it's going to be a lot of speed, a lot of accuracy and things like that. Typical support stuff. And then for damage dealers, it's going to be a lot of crit rate keeping, a lot of crit rate and similar things. Like stuff like this, HP-based champion, it's probably never going to be used, to be honest. Not for sure an HP-based champion I'd actually use it on. I don't have Taras. Wouldn't use that set on him anyways because it's only going to boost his AoE and he only has 1 AoE. So it's very limited champions that this makes a ton of sense on, but the champions that it does make a ton of sense on, I'm a pretty big fan of. Now, I do want to see how my Cupids performs in the arena now that he has this though. Because this is where I used him mostly. So he's not slow. He's going to get a good amount of turns. Okay, so he's going to be killing people without too much of a problem as well. Still. There we go. Fantastic. So 190,000 damage is what he did. Against a different team. Obviously, these are a little bit lower level teams. But any AoE skill is going to boost Cupids' turn meter. He may even cut in on people. There we go. He's still hitting hard. I could boost up even further if I got the 30% crit rate from somebody. It's going to be annoying. He's going to be attacking from the counterattacks. He's going to be boosting his turn meter, giving him more attacks. I need to try against like an actual 3v3 team or something that's more where I'm at in the game. But alright guys, I don't want to make the video too long. I do have the Rathalos set on a few damage dealers. I have it on my support Necmo. I also have it on my Hydra Archbishop Penthroy, which will not 100% sure be in Hydra, but it was a cool set to have on him, and I will try it out. It's better than having no extra benefits, I believe. But on Cupids, I think it's going to have a lot of awesome, solid utility. And I think on champions like Ray, it's already a ton of fun. So, and thank you all very much for watching the video. I love and appreciate all of you, and I'll catch you all in the next one.